The president of the Saudi Automobile and Motorcycle Federation, His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Sultan bin Abdullah, came to visit the Neom bivouac. One of the key men behind the presence of the Dakar in Saudi Arabia, he took this opportunity to discover the TV compound where all the production of the rally is edited and to watch the latest footage of the rally his nation is hosting. For the first time in the history of the Dakar, a Korean is competing on a bike. His name is Myungun Ryu. Inspired by the performance of the South Korea football team at the 2002 World Cup, he pursued his passion and began competing in enduro races in the mid-2000s, before switching to rally raid in 2011, and that has eventually brought him to the Dakar. He just hopes to finish. After a 5-year absence, Jean-Pierre Strugo is back on the Dakar. The Frenchman is actually the oldest competitor of the rally. At age 73, Strugo, who competed in 27 editions, is driving a buggy built by Team MD Rally Sport. He now hopes to be one of the few to have finished the Dakar on 3 different continents. The real-world Dakar team, together with Czech partner MKR Technology, worked hard for months on the development of a completely new and unique concept, a hybrid off-road truck. So far so good for the big machine, driven by Gert Huzink. 12th of yesterday's stage, the truck is proving its qualities and could be the future of the discipline. In the trucks, contesting his 6th Dakar this year, the Andorran Albert Lovera is driving a De Roy Iveco Powerstar, and team boss Gerard De Roy will feel his faith in the paraplegic former skiing protege turned rally driver has been rewarded as he's closing in on the top 10 with his specially modified cockpit controls. And after a day for the navigators to shine, with the new rules deliberately making the stages as unknown as possible, today was a day for the truck drivers to put the hammer down and really test how the 1,000 horsepower beasts cope at higher altitudes. Already in the Dakar history books as the first Belarusian to finish in the top 10 in the trucks, Vasilievsky is contesting the marathon for the 9th time in this Maz Sport Auto. 5th quickest today, but nearly 25 minutes slower than the scratch time, is the Czech crew led by Alice Leprace, in 6th overall. Representing the firefighting community around the world, Dutchman Richard de Groot put in an excellent performance today, posting the 4th quickest time in his Renault K520. It's the 4th Dakar for Anton Shibalov, and he's proving a great Kamaz wingman for his older teammate Karginov. Serhii Vyazovic was just about able to hold on to the rally lead today, but the Belarusian crew in its Maz must have felt the pressure from their closest rival. Andrei Karginov is the only logical winner of the stage that he led from start to finish, by being the only one to complete this longest stage of the rally so far in under 4 hours. The Russian has regained almost 5 minutes on Vyazovic in the general standings. Now the Kamaz is only 2nd overall by 2 minutes. Time to head away from the relatively safe harbour of the Red Sea coast and charge our way inland, advancing southeast towards Al Ula. Stage 4 promises the longest and fastest stage yet, quick gravel and sandy tracks over a relatively level playing field, just over 450 competitive kilometres. The route passes a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the extraordinary Nabatean temples of Mada in Saleh. Who will carve their name in the history of this motorsport marathon? Join us tomorrow to find out as Dakar 2020 continues.